With the Seattle Seahawks winning the Super Bowl on Sunday, I thought I'd do a little Seattle versus Minnesota sports comparison to see how the two markets stack up. And since Minnesota's men's teams have a championship drought dating back to 1991, I thought why not compare going back to 1991? Here are some interesting facts I found. Since 1991, the Seahawks and Vikings have both been to the playoffs 17 times. The difference is the Seahawks have won 17 playoff games in that time, been to 4 Super Bowls, and won 2 of them. The Vikings, they've only won 8 playoff games in that span and never made it to a Super Bowl. The Mariners have only 6 playoff appearances since 1991, but they have won 5 playoff series and have a 23-28 playoff record. That is better than the Twins, who in 10 playoff appearances have won 2 playoff series and have a 9-30 playoff record. The Seattle Supersonics moved to Oklahoma City in 2008. In their 17 seasons prior to that, they had 10 playoff appearances and won 9 playoff rounds, and even made the finals once. The Timberwolves, they've only won 6 playoff rounds in that time and have had 17 more seasons than the Sonics. And how about the Seattle Kraken? They're in their 4th season in the NHL, and in their one playoff appearance a couple years ago, they won a playoff series, which is more playoff series wins than the Minnesota Wild have had in the last 10 years. But what about the women's sports? I thought for sure the Lynx 4 WNBA titles would have Seattle beat, right? Well, the Seattle Storm also have 4 WNBA titles, so we don't even have them beat there. But we do have 2 PWHL titles. Although Seattle's team is in their first season, so not sure how fair it is to count that as a win, but we'll take it. It's tough being a Minnesota sports fan and watching other markets have all the fun, winning championships and having success. That's why I wear Just Win Minnesota gear, because I'm ready for Minnesota sports to finally have some success and win a championship.